All right, so I do roasts often. They're quick, they're easy. If you've got friends over, you pop it into the oven, and then you can be social with your friends. You don't have to worry about preparing stuff with the guests around. I don't like that kind of pressure. So I'm doing a roast tonight because I'm not sure if I've ever done my roast for Facebook. So it's just basically a Greek roast, and I say Greek because I'm using lemon. And I'm using oregano, or as you would say, oregano, and then olive oil on the potatoes, and obviously on the beef, and a little bit of butter, and mixed herbs, a little bit of parsley, a little bit of garlic, crushed garlic on the potatoes and the beef, and what else? I'm just trying to think. There's something that I'm forgetting. I like to use a little bit of ground cumin. Cumin, yeah, that's what I'd forgotten. So there it is. It's prepared. I've chopped the potatoes up, and I've spiced. The only thing that I have put all those spices on is the meat. The green spice that's on the potatoes is only the oregano and salt. And you can put a little bit of black pepper. I've put a bit of paprika also on the meat because I really am enjoying paprika lately. And I'm going to pop it into the oven, and then and then we shall be ready. The boys will be down just now. I think John's coming tonight, and I think Will. So yeah, it's a bit of a late evening, but sun's still shining, and my windows are filthy, but that's what I love about summer in Europe, is that we've got these wonderful long days with the sun out. When we see the sun. I've just turned the beef over so that the skin is now facing up. I just browned the other side, the underside. I've re-spiced it with the same herbs that I mentioned earlier. And then I just spooned the potatoes, turned them around, and got some of what the Greeks call the zoumi, the juices from the roast. I just basically tilted the roasting pan over, and I just basically poured over all of the potatoes, and I'm going to be putting it back into the oven for the next part of the journey and the last part of the journey, basically leaving it like that. I want a medium rare roast, rare to medium rare, so there's a big chance that it might be done before the potatoes, but I've cut the potatoes quite small so that they can get done quickly. Another way to get the potatoes done too is perhaps parboiling them. I didn't have time for that, and I don't usually parboil my potatoes. But this is quite a thick piece of beef, so it will take longer than usual. So we'll see how it goes. See you later. As an accompaniment with the roast, potatoes and the meat, I decided just to get some little cherry tomatoes still on the stem, and I'm going to pop them into the oven on the lower shelf now that the roast is nearly done. And what I've basically done is drizzled olive oil and balsamic vinegar over the tomatoes, salt, black pepper, and a little bit of crushed garlic and a bit of mixed herbs. And then you just basically pop them into the oven, and you'll know when they're ready. Basically, they start shriveling a little bit, and they're delicious. They're just such a nice accompaniment, and they add that much needed color to my dishes, because often my sister complains that I don't have enough color in my dishes. So that's what that looks like. I hope you can see. I'm going to get my new camera soon. Okay. Removed the roast and just letting it rest. And it is perfectly rare in the middle and medium rare. And then I've just mixed up the potatoes, and I'm going to basically put them back into the oven now, and put the oven really high and on grill so that we can crisp the potatoes, and the tomatoes are almost ready too. So everything should be perfectly timed by the time I've cut it all, and I'll just show you a little presentation on a plate. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I don't know what's wrong with me, and I haven't been drinking. Hey, buddy. Hello, boy. Hey, do you want to go to the park? You went to the park, eh? You had a nice time. Did you have a nice time? Yes. Are you going to have some meat? You know you're being filmed, eh? So God forbid he looks at the camera. God forbid. Yo. No. He's also tired though. He's also tired. Looking really good. And I've got the men waiting in line. There you go. Hi, John.
Hello.
It's going to be quite nice.